Don't run off, Gator. You'll miss the start. Alright, cook fast. I'll let you. Welcome in, everybody. Smack the like if you want to. Share the stream if you want to. You may drop your channel link by typing !link. And let's have some fun. Yeah, I sneak in the early ones every once in a while. Hey, Tammy. Gator, Aquadonkey. Let's see. We've got the cable company. We have Dimmy in house. Midwest Mama, welcome in. Yeah, Nightbot's still friendly at least. Just not needy. I took away the needy parts. Oh, I thought I did. Oh, yeah, okay, you did that. Whee! Alright. Looks like I fixed the annoying parts of Nightbot. I mean, it's still annoying, but it's not that bad. How's everybody doing tonight? I guess I can scoot over here. The dog has a cow knuckle, so she'll leave me the heck alone for a little while anyway. Until I take it away from her. Got us on Jupiter and the moons because, you know, I love Jupiter. I love looking at the moon. I love watching the moons do what the moons do. They're fun. If it's very clear and very dark, you can often get out with binoculars and see what the moons are up to, but not always. So tonight I'm actually wearing kind of a snarky shirt that says, I'm a big freaking ray of sunshine. Hey Cecil, welcome in. Because I figured, why not? Yep, Nightbot only responds to hi. So you can get away with hey, you can get away with hello, you can get away with howdy. You can get away with a bunch of stuff, but hi will trigger every time. Yeah, this is a dandy. This came from, actually sweet, this came from Sandy. Crazy woman. Birthday gift or Christmas gift, something of that nature. It was rather hilarious. And absolutely appropriate. It's right up my alley. I am that person that will wear the weird t-shirt that'll make somebody look double take and go, what the hell did you just say? 'Cause why not? I forgot to switch coffee cups, so we'll just roll with it. Drink out of this coffee cup. I do have my coffee pot over here, though, this time, instead of having to run and go get coffee all the time. Let's see what these moons are actually up to. Kind of need to get my cheat sheet out here. Let's see. To the left, we have Callisto. Next to that is Jupiter. Next closest is Europa. Next closest is Io. Those two are super duper close to each other. And to the far right is Ganymede. Welcome in, Halo. Good to see ya. Yeah, typing on a phone is such a pain in the neck. I just really can't do it that well. Anyway, so I got here. There might be a test. There might be a test. So, I got a package from some of you know this company. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the heck's in it. So what's in the package from the Sticker Mule company? Because Ed's been begging me to open this package. It's like, open it, open it. Okay, I'm opening it. Maybe I'm opening it. It looks like I'm opening it. Oh yeah, I'm opening it. These are fun packages if you've never opened a package from Sticker Mule. Oh, maybe it's just on the introductory one. Oh, the sadness. Nothing terribly interesting except for we got new stickers, guys. We got new ones that we designed together. So, yeah, we can fix you guys up. And we got the old ones. That, well, they're not that old, but, you know. So yeah, these we, hey, welcome in, Bubbles. These are our designs. This one doesn't say A-Frame Daydream, but this one does. So yeah, new stickers from the Sticker Mule. We like them. And we'll swap. We like to swap stickers. Okay, we'll get you some. We'll hook you up, Tammy. So we're just currently taking a look at Jupiter. The only alien here is me because Ed was spying on me from our security camera, which is looking at the telescope. And yeah, I could probably pass as an alien in the dark, doing weird stuff outside. You know, it is what it is. No one usually calls me on it, so it's all good. If If you hear chomping, it's my dog gnawing on a knuckle. And it's better to hear her chomping than hear her barking, so. She's definitely enjoying it. The moon is very much, another alien? The moon is very much dominating the sky, so I can tell you right now, we're not going to be able to look at a lot of stuff. But, you know, that can be alright sometimes, too. Yeah, she's over on her bed that's not big enough for her to fit on. But she's on it anyway. You're funny, dog. It's kind of funny because it looks like she's just laying on this thing and using the cushion to push it into her face. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what she's doing. So she's gonna smell like this thing. It's gonna be kind of gross. Oh well. If you want to drop your channel link, type !link and that will drop your link. I will use this piece of pepper. Right. There we go. I just had to write myself a note. She's definitely enjoying that thing. So let's tighten up on this a little bit. Those two moons are just literally competing for space, like, it's crazy. Can you see the definition between them at all? They're almost blotted out because of the light removal, basically. Yeah, if I try to focus it, it's gonna do some crazy stuff. But if you kind of notice, they're very, very close. The two moons that are the closest to Jupiter right now are very close to each other. One is right directly above the other. And they're actually in... they're in an opposite side orbit. So one just came around and they're basically following each other, but one's literally closing in on the planet and the other one's walking away from it. So 6:02 Universal Time, that would be what, 11 o'clock? Io will be going behind the planet. Yeah, exactly. You can kind of, I mean, it's kind of fuzzy, but you can tell that it's two moons as opposed to one. Actually, Io is the higher one. I'm using my cheat sheet. I love this little tiny site, you know. It's the very basics, and I run it as a direct view because that's what we're looking at, a direct view. I'm gonna take us back out to 2. You know. I'm not sure how I presented them either, so. But I mean, they're like one on top. Io is literally on top of Europa if you look at that site. It's crazy. Pretty crazy. Another alien bug. I'll buy that. I mean, all bugs are kind of aliens anyway. Just look at them sometimes. Tomcat Josh, welcome in. How you doing tonight? Deep space exploring is definitely a no-go because of how much moon there truly is. But Jupiter's moons were pretty interesting right now. So I just kind of snuck over there for a sec. The moon is definitely playing Deep Sky Dominator. But I did get something new, Josh. We got these, and we got these. New stickers in the A-frame house. I'm terribly surprised they didn't send me a bunch of goodies with it, though. I'm kind of sad. But that's cool, too. I probably didn't need all the extra goodies. Alright, peace out, donkey. Have a good night. Six? Okay. Fair enough. Gotta make sure that we get enough in there at least, right? I think it was 28 when I reset it. Because, you know, we were allowed. Hi, Christy. Oh, okay. Well, hi, Christy. Hi, Carl, if you're watching. Hi, bro, if you're watching. Hi, everybody who's watching. Not to single anyone out in specific. If you're watching, thank you very much. We just have fun around here. I don't take much seriously. The left side of the screen is me, the alien. And then the center part of the screen is the telescope, which is tiny. And on the right side of the screen we have Jupiter. And yeah, I was looking at something way down low on the left-hand side, and I suspect that that was probably another one of the moons or maybe some random star, if that's what you're talking about. Because I was kind of looking at that too. And going, the hell is that? Oh, that right? You know. The other right? Your other right. Yeah, I know. I know all about my other right. My other right always throws me off. Props to the very cool. This is my, this is actually fairly musical. I should probably put a donkey sticker on it. Because, yeah, this has got musical notes and musicians on it. All the cool molecules. We got legs on there. Some cool cats we've had some throwdowns and got too drunk with. But hey, you know, sometimes that'll happen. Definitely some fun times. Now I get you sent to detention. That's what happens if you No. Nicholas, that was a fine work of fiction. Oh, gator, gator, gator. Welcome in, Nicholas. Shenanigans are encouraged by all means. No, I did not work for NASA. I did not work for SpaceX. I've seen a telescope about a third that size and was truly blown away by the image at the other end, which happened to be Saturn. It was still light out, and Ed remembers that vision as well because it was astounding. But I mean, it was, and for where we were at, it was a fairly large telescope, but it was still a dwarf to that silliness. Yeah, it must be Gator's. Hey, Scorpio Mama. It must be Gator's birthday like every day. Because if he keeps celebrating that 32nd birthday enough times, he might be able to convince people. Maybe. All right. Ooh, goody. I'm excited. I used to say that, sweet. I just continue calling them levels. I'm a pretty high level mage by now. You know what, Nicholas? I doubt it because it's only going to be a partial, and I think we're getting snow that night. I did do a video on the Pi Day one. Ooh, goody. I like Scorpio Mama surprises. Those are good stuffs. If there's any chance of getting anything on the night of the blood moon, then I'll definitely give it a try. I had some pretty dang good success from the last one, but it will only be a partial here, so. Still cool. Any eclipse is cool. I don't like most surprises, but surprises from you, Scorpio Mama, are fun. You send lovely things. Yeah, ask Ed how much I like surprises. He was gonna come and give me a surprise visit one time. And, yeah. He got told by the people that, he was trying to get in on the surprise, that it would be a bad idea if he didn't tell me. So he ended up telling me before the surprise so I didn't strangle him at the airport or something. But that was, forever ago. That was like 2005 or something like that. And he's learned how much I just don't handle surprises well. It's like, oh, by the way, it's like, what in the hell? Oh, dang. No, I look older. The thumbnail actually does paint in between the lines and fill in all the gray, which kind of made me laugh. It's like, well, thank you. I look so damn distinguished in this picture. 2005, in theory, nah. Now I have silver and gold hair, that's what I tell everybody. It used to just be gold hair, now it's silver and gold. Until all the gold goes away. And then it'll just straight up be silver hair, because I'm just not that vain. I don't have that many give a craps. So, it just will be what it is. Yeah. Exactly, Gator. You know, I just, it made me laugh. Like, yeah, I could do that. And I act 15 sometimes, so, I mean, roll the dice. That's probably how old I am. Okay, you need some extra dice. Just playing around. Some D&D dice might actually work, and yes, I have played D&D, and somewhere around here I have some dice. I just can't remember where. Distinguished. I look distinguished. Like the flyaways were handled and the coloring was even instead of, you know, all over the map. It is what it is. Talk to Gator about that, Nicholas. It is certainly not mine. It was a fine fakery. He stuck my face on something and made it awesome. So I rolled with it. It was fun. It's definitely a fun thumbnail. But yeah, shenanigans for sure. We don't do things right around here. Yeah, this camera doesn't make me look young either. Can I have an age-defying camera, please? You know, one that makes me look 10 or 15 years younger. I'd buy that. Oh, you can see. You know what? If you guys look and you're still paying attention to where the moons were and where the moons are. Oh, damn, Scorpio Mama. That doesn't even... That's not a good joke. You know what I'm saying? That's... Yeah. That's not a joke. That's no joke. What are we looking at, Nicholas? We are looking at Jupiter's moons and Jupiter. And there is a link to just follow along with what you're looking at. We have on the left Callisto, Jupiter. Then closing in on Jupiter is Io. Moving away from Jupiter is Europa, and to the far right is Ganymede. No lie, Scorpio Mama. That is the truth. But that's what we're looking at, buddy. I can actually try and get us a little closer again. Let's center first. Get a little bit better yeah, they're easier to identify now. Alright, Scope, you Scorp, you do your thing. Love you, sweetie. Now you understand why I can get so fascinated with watching these moons. It's almost like... It's almost an obsession, but they're, you know, they're just cool and fun to watch. They're doing their own thing. And we just get to observe and appreciate them. It's kind of an obsession. I know. I know you're still here. You're just in the bushes now. And that's fine with me too. So waving to everybody in the bushes. Waving to everybody who comes around later. It's all good. Come as you are. Pants are optional, I guess. Oh, there you go. I got my space pants on, so, you know, pants aren't exactly optional for me, because, you know, I might flub up and forget to turn off the camera. And that would definitely not be cool. Trust me, that would not be cool. So pants are definitely not optional for me. But, you know, everybody else, I don't do whatever the hell you want. You do you, peoples. I'm not judgy. Much. At least not out loud. Alright, Ed. Well, you can go to sleep. You got work things and things. So I don't know if you can see the changes in the moons from when you were last awake. If you were last awake when we were still looking at Jupiter. Or if we were looking at Jupiter when you were last looking. Pretty sure you were. Thank you, Scorpio. Oh, crap. I want to test this, There we go. I took it from being an annoying constant to being a triggered thingy. brother from another mother. Yeah, yeah. Good night, honey. Get some sleeps. I'm actually gonna sneak out and try and take a couple more snappies because I'll even. Oh, sweet! I wanted to show you this crazy looking tripod too. I'm not gonna use it right now, but I'll bring it in as soon as I come back in. So everyone, stay tuned. Stay hydrated. Have a smoke or whatever you gotta do. And I will be right back. Welcome in, Vinko. We're just taking a look at Jupiter right now. Welcome, welcome. Let me get it back in the middle here. Hopefully it doesn't go bouncy bouncy a lot. Maybe we can get a better focus on it too. Now let's keep it in the middle, boys and girls. Poison squirrels. Yeah, that'll do. We'll take it. Can you see the stripes? It's like you have to obliterate the moons to see the stripes. We'll just go back to it being blindingly bright so we can watch the moons. Just know that it is indeed Jupiter. Hey Xena, how's that knuckle treating you? Are you digging it? Come here. Hey, come here. Come here and say hi to the chat. You have no desire to even have anything to do with me. Oh well. Here, I'll move my mouse off the screen. Anybody else just see that alien? I'm counting it because I saw it. pretty sure it was just a bug, but I'm counting it anyways. Streamer's prerogative. I did catch a couple cool pictures while I was out there. I caught the moon being obnoxiously bright. I did catch the Seven Sisters because they were far enough away from the moon. Hey, sweet, are you nearby? Because I got this tripod right here. Doesn't look like a tripod. It looks like a billy club right now. Anyways, sweet, where are you, sweet? I'm gonna take this little remote thingy off as soon as it opens up. It does some stupid derpy stuff. So this is actually a tripod. You just kind of pry it open a little bit to get it started. And then from here, which I don't have room on my desk right now, it is straight up telescoping. So once it gets into a tripod position, it telescopes up. And then on the little leg there's a remote, but it holds a phone quite nicely, and I think, yeah, it's exclusively for a phone, but definitely a handy dandy little tripod. And it just snaps down into itself and closes up. But yeah, it's only, I don't know, 12 inches long, but it gets, I think, about 3 feet tall. It's quite a nice little unit. But it would probably hold a GoPro in a pinch. It works as a selfie stick because once it's telescoped out, you can close the legs and it doesn't like retract itself. And you can adjust the top. That's awesome, Scorpio. Nice. Yeah. I'm sure I'm Heinz 57. I have never gone for the full-on DNA checkup. I don't know. I'm definitely Heinz 57. Hey, welcome in, Cherokee girl. Good to see you. My condition is my condition. We're just chasing aliens and Jupiter and, you know, whatever shenanigans we can get into in the meantime. Because I'm one big freaking ray of sunshine. I'm telling you, man. Ask anyone, they'll tell you. Or they'll tell you I'm full of crap. And, you know, either one is probably right. Depends on the day. How are you this fine evening, Cherokee girl? You up to any fun? You up to your eyeballs in snow? I think you're supposed to be getting some more, aren't you? Yeah, I miss Pluto too. Not a star, I mean, even if it got demoted to being a star, it would be better than being demoted to a minimalist, you know, tiny planet. It's at least, you know, an exoplanet or something of that nature. Lots of rain, yeah. I had a little bit of snow this morning and it melted by 10:30, 11 o'clock. It was wild. Like, well, I didn't expect none of that. Yeah, a dwarf. A little tiny baby dwarf planet. I feel sorry for it because, you know, I grew up with that thing too. They lied to me all this time. It was a planet, and now it's a dwarf. What's this world coming to? I know, I do too. Give it back. Give us back our planet. It's not fair. Even if it is a tiny little thing. Pluto's in timeout. That's funny. That's a good way of putting it, Nicholas. So would that technically, Gator, make it like a comet that stopped doing the comet thing? Got bored and parked and decided to just kind of orbit us a little bit, or orbit our sun, instead of radically fly around and do stupid shit, you know? Like comets do. Yeah, I checked it out, Cherokee, but you know what? I'm gonna probably have crap weather that night. I was bumming. Yeah, there's constantly some sort of a parade of planets, but some of them are more obvious, and that's one of the more obvious ones I was looking forward to. But I'm going to have crappy weather, so I'm not going to be able to really look at it. Always keep it real, Scorpio Mama. As much as possible. I do my damnedest to stay away from shady people. Good night, Tammy. You have a good night. Stay warm. I know, tonight was not supposed to be a good night. Tomorrow night was supposed to be a decent night. And then that all changed. Yeah. If you don't like the weather, wait 20 minutes and see what's going on. Why, Cherokee? Why should I marry a fat person? I'm married to an awesome person. He's just snoozing right now because he has to work tomorrow. That's funny. Shameless, but funny. Heat in the winter and shade in the summer. Bada bing, bada boom. You're crazy. You're a crazy one. You're a loose cannon sometimes. Hey, Tico, welcome in. Only 7 aliens so far. We're doing good. Yeah, Ed's a good boy. I'm gonna keep him. Exactly, Cherokee. That's what I'm saying. The kind of crazy I can definitely hang with. Because if you think that I am sane, you are sorely mistaken. I just put up a really good front most of the time. I'm telling you, that buffalo statue was funny. I'm like, why not? I'm just that kind of cray-cray. I'll go there. We'll be getting together sometime. Yeah, that you can thank Gator for that, Tico. You can thank Gator for that. I sent him a random selfie and he did that to it. And well, I'm cool with it. I'm like, I'll roll with that. That's fun. Yeah, it aged me up some. Something like that, I don't know. But it's okay. Made me seem more refined. But yeah, I was actually wearing this shirt and the rest of it was from the neck up was legit, the rest of it was positively falsified. But amusingly so I rolled with it. It's like, yeah, I can do that. I can go with that. Yep. Absolutely, Scorpio Mama. Some of the stories he rolled with were a little too much for me, but that was true. Very, very true. Happy spouse, happy house. That's just how it goes. Don't matter who you are. So Tico, early in the stream, I opened up a package from Sticker Mule, and we got new stickers. And we designed these ones. And our old design, which is designed by our friend Carl, who might be in the bushes, but might not be. I don't know. I know. I love Sticker Mule. Their products are great. Their stickers are wonderful. And their shipping is quick. Definitely high quality stickers, so we're down with them. Oh hey, we got all 4 moons in there again. I agree, Scorpio Mama. So, Callisto to the left, Jupiter. We have Io sneaking up on Jupiter. We have Europa getting further away from Jupiter, and Ganymede way out to the right, trying to sneak out of frame. Let's try and put it back in the center again. See if that helps. That is the truth, Scorpio Mama. Oh, dang it. Alright, well, we lost Callisto for a little while unless we back it up a notch. See? True that. True that for sure. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna leave you with Jupiter doing the Jupiter thing. And I'll be right back. Yeah, we won't even go there. I mean, yeah, I've definitely given them a go, but not a fan. Not a fan at all. For exactly what of you speak. You just saw a dog alien look at the camera. Are you serious? In fact, I gotta check on this dog alien, so stand by while I swap treats on her here. Funny story, I'll tell you. The people that we bought our camper from, they had two golden doodles and super cute dogs. But essentially, what happened was they allowed their children to name those dogs, and one's name was Chewie, like Chewbacca. And the other one's name was Noodles, and he said it was rather embarrassing, particularly when they were young dogs and they would escape all the time, having to call Chewy Noodles, Chewy Noodles, to get their dogs to come home. But their dogs were quite adorable. So, story time's over. Okay, that story anyway. Oh, looks like we've got all the moons in view again. Which is always fun. Oh, hi, Zena. You want to get on the camera? You want to get up on the camera? Come on. There you go. Oh. Would you please sit down? Really? So I hope you guys can hear me through the dog. But the dog is in the way. Up it. Miss Doggy. Come in from this side. There you go. Oof. Yep. Dog, come on. Ouch. Would you please sit down? Ugh. Yeah? Turn down my volume. Which volume? Okay, no. They're darling. I've seen plenty of videos of your beautiful deer. Got a bunch of them. Nah, she's cool. She's probably gonna go pass out somewhere. Go lay down. Thank you. Oh, so it was more of a chat thing? Gotcha. Oh, dang. That is a cat. That was a cat. That was a cat by my telescope. I'm not too happy. Yep, I think I'm gonna have to go to the taller tripod and a little bit more effort involved, but I'll keep doing it. Another one. Okay. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong screen. My bad. There we go. We'll track the aliens and the cats. Because we haven't tracked the cats in a minute. You know what, Scorpio Mama? In a lot of ways, I'm right there with you. Not fully, but yeah. Most people just. A lot of people rub me the wrong way, so I tend to stay inside a lot. Gator, what's the count? If the count hasn't moved, you need to tell me what the count should be, and then I'll update you. But yeah, that was very certainly a cat that was checking out the scope, and I'm not happy with that. Nope. Now watch your volume, guys. I didn't see the dog. I did not see the dog. I did see a cat, but I did not see a dog. I was about to thrash a dog. Okay, I'm not gonna thrash her. Can you go lay down? Mmm. Grilled cheese. Sounds good. I might have to, like, call it before too much longer, but I gotta say, I was out there, took the dog to go potty, she did her business, and as I'm coming back, I saw something out of the corner of my eye that looked very strange. I'm quite sure that none of my cameras could possibly pick it up, which is highly unfortunate, but it was very strange. It was very quick. It could have been a meteor. It could have been, any number of things. But it was also shrouded partially in clouds, so it was not really identifiable. But it was crazy. Just saying. It was not of your average normal. Maybe it was a Yeti. No, it looked more like an alien if I had to call it, but I'll just count it as an alien, because why the hell not? We haven't added any aliens in a minute. We'll add 2 because, I didn't see the dog, so we'll call it an alien dog. Flying Yeti. No, we had a flying donkey earlier. No, Xena, go lay down. Do you need more food? Alright, dog needs more food. Alright. Much donkey love. Yes, much donkey love. We definitely love the donkeys. Alright, good night, Nicholas. I'm so sad you didn't send me a grilled cheese sandwich. I might have to cook me up some food. Take a look at the moon here for a sec. And then maybe stick around long enough to watch that moon dip behind Jupiter. Xena, I am not having it. Not having it. Stop it. You stop. Go lay down. You're done. You are done. Oh, do you need another lap cameo? You need another lap dance, dog. Get up here then, you dope. Yeah, big dope. Come on. Oh, crap. Xena, you're terrible. Just telling you. Good night, Scorpio Mama. Thank you for coming. Miss you. I'd tell you to stay out of trouble, but I know you will. Might start a little, but you'll stay out of it. Do you see yourself on the TVs? Do you see yourself on the TVs? Can I have my lap back, please? Thanks. Dog does not realize that she is not the size of a lap dog. She cannot fathom the fact that she's chonky. Get. Go lay down. No. No. You're done. Go lay down. Hey Al, welcome in. Just chilling, staring at Jupiter and the moons. Making up shenanigans and counting aliens and cats. Dog's being a brat at the moment. Good to see you, my friend. It's been a minute. It's been more than a minute. Hey, stop it. Don't be barking at things. Don't even. Stop it. Oh. Love you, Scorpio Mama. You take care. Nice. Very nice. Oh, yeah. I mean, bottom line is typically she can be pretty good, and other times not so much so. I just kind of let her do her thing. Since Ed's not here, she's not just automatically passed out with him, because he would probably be passed out by now. If we stick around long enough, and we could, at 11:02, Io is going to be behind Jupiter. So, that's always fun. Is it in front of? I thought it was back of. Yeah, Io is going to enter occultation behind Jupiter. So we missed Europa crossing because everything in the on the timetable on that site that I dropped earlier, which I'll drop again, is real time. But it's also in universal time. Yeah, we're counting cats. We count cats, dogs, aliens, various other random things. Thanks for coming on in. taking a peek at Jupiter right now. Watching the moons do the fun little dance around the planet. Having a little bit of fun. No, I didn't see the dog. I think I counted it as an alien just because. I mean, I see the dog that's in the house. So Al, I don't know if you seen the little telescope up there. That's a new addition. Yeah, exactly. I absolutely agree, Astrotherapist. Welcome in, by the way. I think I missed you the other night. I noticed you were in the chat, but I must have missed you chatting. So welcome. We had a good time the other night. We were actually watching the Pleiades get taken over by the moon. And took an interesting photograph and definitely went artistic with it. Hi, Paulette. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Mitzi. Al, if you look at the picture that is next to mine, that's my itty bitty telescope. It's a Seastar S50. Very small. It's a very small little unit. I named it Tiny. Oh, you're certainly welcome, Astrotherapist. Paulette is Astrotherapist. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's newish. I got it last year. Had it just almost exactly a year now. We could wish the telescope a happy birthday. Happy birthday to Tiny. Happy birthday to Tiny. It's been a blast. When I first got it, there were a lot less features than there are now. A lot less features. You know what, Paulette? As much as I look at Jupiter, I honestly don't need to save time-lapse. I'm constantly looking at Jupiter. I do enjoy watching the moons of Jupiter. I have a blast with it. I probably could or should get some, but I'll probably save it for a dark sky or a night of good dark skies. I'm only at a Bortle 4 here, so I would rather be at a little bit darker sky location to really get something tight. And the other thing is when you're looking, I mean, it's fun to just watch them, but I prefer looking at Jupiter through an eyepiece. It's such a beautiful planet. I need to get my other scope back out and functioning again. I want to look at possibly upgrading the mount because I have a feeling that the mount is its biggest problem right now. So, it is what it is. I love watching Jupiter though, so it's one of those things. As much fun as it is watching the moons, watching them in time lapse probably doesn't really do that much for me because I'm always bouncing around. I'm probably going to bounce over to the moon and then we'll come back and Io will be gone. It's just what it is. And also, if I had it on the other mount, it would probably be a little bit better shot. I'm definitely getting a little bit of drift, so I'm certainly thinking I'm going to have to move up to the other tripod at the very least. And possibly, if I really want to get some great planetary stuff and some better nebula shots, I think I'm just going to have to buck up and do the polar alignment again. It just takes longer. Now that the temperatures are starting to break a little bit, I'm a little more tolerant of a little bit warmer weather. But having the rest of the gear is, the key to that too. Since I have it, I might as well be using it. I've just been going super light on the setup to keep it quick on the in and out the house bits of things. Because there was snow on the ground this morning. I woke up and was mildly shocked at the snow on the ground. Wasn't mad about it, was just kind of surprised. It didn't look like it was going to do anything last night, and then poof, there's snow this morning. But it was melted by about, 10:30, something like that. As soon as the sun got a good chance of burning it off, it was gone. Yes, Gator, it is big. It's really big. That's why we like it. Yeah, we're finally above freezing. Gator, how big? It moves just the, well, okay, it actually moves the scope on the mount, yeah. It's a pretty cool little scope. I mean, It can be set up as an alt-az mount, or it can be set up as a polar mount. It's on the alt-az right now with a leveling mount on top of that. I did, Gator. I really did. I figured you were gonna go all silly on me there for a second. It's a pretty slick little setup though, Al. I like it a lot. Not super expensive. Functional in a lot of different ways. Right now it's connected to my network, so I don't even have to mess with it from... All I have to do is level it and come in the house. And once it's calibrated and everything, it's very user friendly. So yeah, from right here, I just open up this little control. If it lets me. It's not gonna let me while I'm doing time lapse though. Yeah, it can be set up in a lot of different cool ways. It also does scenery shots too. Let me actually pull up blah, blah, blah. Brain fart. Let me pull up my space slides. And actually I'm just gonna pull up the wild. This is the dueling. This is my screen called Dueling Space Slides, and it's just basically, it shows you the gear, and it also shows you some stuff that we've done. The stuff on the left was done with a DSLR camera at the solar eclipse in 2024. And then all the shots on the right are shots that have been taken with the Seastar. Because I figured, you know, that was probably a much nicer way of handling it. Instead of, you know, faking people out with bogus images. But last year in March, when we had the blood moon in March, on Pi Day, I did get out and I recorded that entire lunar eclipse in time lapse. I was not personally able to sneak up on AI Atlas. I did catch Comet Swan and Comet Lemon. Bunch of nebulas. Random galaxies. Some cool star clusters. Lots of goodies. And some of the images are better than others, and some of that has to do with the way they were taken and processed, and some of it has to do with the fact that the firmware has upgraded substantially in the last year. So certain things are now available that were not when I first got the scope. So it's been a learning curve from the very beginning, and it's kind of a constant learning curve, but a fun one. IO is closing in. All right, sweet, you're good. I actually got some shots of the Northern Lights not too terribly long ago. We'll find those for you. There we go. This is what I got from here. Now, these were just straight from my phone, however. Couldn't get anything on the telescope. We actually were live that night. And I was looking at Orion, and I took a pretty cool picture of Orion. You'll see it in this grouping of pictures. And the picture that I got of Orion with my phone showed the aurora. There it is right there. And then what we were looking at through the telescope was the Orion Nebula, and it looked way different. But I was certainly low-tech that night. I didn't have a tripod or anything. I just kept running outside with my phone and snapping pictures. So some of them look like junk, and some of them are just really colorful and cool looking, but not anything noteworthy. But the colors were amazing. Yeah, where Jeff and I used to go was out. Where were we? Where did we go? Out by Faust or something like that. We gotta be getting close to this transition here. Oh yeah, let's time lapse us now. Yeah, I get it. It was cool to look at. I mean, we couldn't really see it incredibly well, but Like the one I took of Orion, that one was probably the best shot of the night. But the fact that I got that tree in there definitely did not hurt the shot at all. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you never know when we're gonna have any kind of really good northern lights shots. I do follow a weather channel from down in down there down near St. Louis, and they have a there's one of the weather guys there that's got a, a aurora cam and a meteor cam. We're basically going to be installing something of that nature here before too much longer. We've got a camera already and it just needs to be installed. And that'll be pretty much just for our viewing pleasure more than anything else. Not for security. I mean, we'll be able to watch storms and cool stuff. What wrong with? I'm just gonna center that. All right, sounds good. I'll do that, Al. Thanks for checking in. Missed you. Man, that telescope is floating around a whole bunch. But I was so close there. So close. Okay, Demi, hold down the fort. Give me just a second to go get a ground truth of what the weather looks like and the sky looks like. It's looking pretty decent out there. Still seeing some random aliens flying around on the telescope cam. And yeah. So give me a sec and I will be right back with everybody. I won't be far, I promise. And hopefully Jupiter doesn't drift off the screen for you. Welcome in, Timo. Good to see you, friend. Hi, Bax. Oh, it would be that time. So, yeah, we're looking at Io thinking about sneaking behind Jupiter here momentarily. Okay, it's not thinking about it. It will do that. So we're just watching as it does so. Oh, I'm sure you said hi to Xena. Everybody says hi to Xena. Xena does not need to say hi back. It's cold down, honey. You're tired. You just don't know it yet. You just haven't figured out that you're tired, little girl. It's way past your bedtime. It's way past your bedtime. Timo, are you gonna go live on your way to work in the morning? Okay, I will try to watch for it. I'm actually thinking about cutting it off shortly because I decided I'm really dang hungry. And Xena decided she's really dang needy. Come here, needy girl. Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sit down. Sit. Sit, 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 sit. Oh, nice. That sounds like fun, Timo. Is it gonna be nice weather so you can do some more filming? Because that was actually pretty fun to watch. Yeah, she's so darn needy, the little girl. Io is getting so close to crossing behind Jupiter. It's so close. Looks like it's touching it. Don't eat the microphone, Zena. Don't eat the microphone. Say hi, everyone. Hi. Can I put you down now? All right. Zena's being a pill. Kind of hard to swallow. But I put up with her pretty good. I agree, Timo. Having the ability to just wander around and watch a live stream or drive around and be a live stream. Staring at a telescope from halfway across the planet. Hey, hush. You are naughty. Go lay down. Sorry, Bax. Shush. No. Just no. 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 So Timo Ed got himself a smartwatch of some kind or another. Anyway, we've decided to call it his Pip-Boy because he's watched me for many years play the Fallout game, and we've both become rather addicted to the series. And I'm telling you, it's just funny the amount of technology that you can actually put on your wrist. Okay, I don't know what her deal is, but I gotta go deal with her or she's gonna make me crazy. Be right back. That's actually very noble, Timo. He's a good boy. Bax is a sweet, kind dog. He's a wonderful dog. Mine's wonderful, but kind of spoiled. Go lay down. Welcome back, sweet. That is true, Dimmy. Getting burned out on YouTube is a common thing. A lot of people get burned out on it, and that's something I don't really want to do. I just want to be able to have some fun out here and show off some cool stuff when I got something cool to show off. And I mean, sorry, but Jupiter's kind of always fun to show off whenever I can. Yeah, Bax is a good boy. He'll stick around. He's a good mate for you guys. He's a good match for the pair of you guys, for sure. You guys make a wonderful family. And our little fur bucket that's decided she might actually chillax for a second. Go lay down. I'm not kidding. Lay down. Maybe. Maybe she'll chill out. Fur babies are such the best therapy anyway. Wow, Io is definitely going away. It's definitely going hiding. I must have missed that. I know he likes to check out the cows, but I didn't realize he got that close to the fence. I'm sure that he's probably really leery of fences anymore. All right, Timo, you take care too. Have a good day at work. I'll watch for you this evening. Well, for you. You know. I'll watch for you later. No, it doesn't specifically hurt them. It just reminds them, hey, there's things that are gonna smart just a little bit. It's the same as a doggy shock collar. I mean, it is what it is.
Oh.
Good morning, Sabine. How are you today? We're just watching the moons of Jupiter and Jupiter. One of the moons is pretty much crawling around behind the planet real quick like. I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for coming in. Ah, such a good wife, making the man some lunch. I'm gonna have to make something to eat. Actually, I have something to stick in the microwave, so I'm alright with that. I just don't want to eat real heavy and then try to go to sleep, or else I'll end up being up till 3 in the morning. Oh, nice. Good job. Paulette, to be fair, you actually got me doing the same thing. I'm taking a little bit of time lapse right now, so I might end up making a little short of it out of the finished product. Just for something to... I haven't put up a short in a while. I have a couple of silly shorts that I've been thinking of doing. I just haven't done them yet. I love watching them. I love watching the moons. It's hard not to watch them. You know what, Sabine? I'm not going to have the right weather for it. I don't think I will. Last I saw that the weather was going to be crappy the night that's going to happen. You can usually at least check them out. And I'm always looking at Jupiter. I can't help myself. I definitely want to get a good look at Venus this year, because it's been a minute since I've looked at Venus. And I have yet to look at it through the Sea Star yet, so. Tried catching it as the morning star a few times to no avail because, you know, wake up late and miss your window. That and getting everything all set up. And yeah, some days I just can't do it early in the morning. I'm not able. I'm kind of dysfunctional in the morning. I'm that I need lots of coffee before I really should even talk to anyone in the morning, including the dog. And she knows it too. She just pretty much lays on the couch until I'm ready to come talk to her. And it's good. It's a good thing. She likes to wake up and hassle Ed, but she knows better than to wake me up in the morning, because not in your best interest to wake me up. Paulette, question for you. Do you have any other telescopes, or is the Sea Star an addition to what you already have, or is it a kind of a new hobby? Yeah, get some coffee, Sabine. Come on back after you're caffeinated a little bit. I'll stick around for a little bit. I'm familiar with La La Land. I'm quite frequently there myself. Caffeinate or hydrate, whichever works for you. If they happen to be at the same time, excellent. All right, Timo. Oh, to burn, as in mini typo there, maybe? Okay, I was right. I read City Barn and I'm just like, that doesn't really make sense, but burn does. So at least I translate, Timo, I tell people that I can translate typo and gibberish because I can. If I stick around and talk to you enough times, then I'm gonna definitely pick up on who you are, where you're from, where you go, and I know you go to Burn a lot, so Barn didn't work for me. Well, safe travels, my friend. Yeah, I can totally translate gibberish. I understand it far too well. I speak plenty of it too, so. I wish Jupiter would stay very centered for me to time lapse it, but it just says no way, man. I suspect a tree or something. Teabacker, welcome in. Wink, wink. Good to see you, my friend. Again. Nice. Thanks, Timo. Thank you, Timo. Have a good day. Yes, Timo, they are, which means the nights are getting shorter, which means I'll get less time to do this. Kind of makes me sad. But then I can go back to camping again, and yeah. So there's that. As long as I have something to do, I'm a happy camper. Ah, cheers, Sabine. Yeah, the trade-offs are I either have to get up later at night and set everything up later at night because it doesn't get real dark here until quite a bit later, especially in the summer. It's like a marathon waiting for the sun to go down. And then the humidity is ridiculous here. So it will be an interesting challenge once again to do the telescoping stuff in the summertime. I'll just have to become a nocturnal creature, and not that that's never happened before. But, you know, if we don't have any camping plans anytime in the, in the lineup, then I can definitely go nocturnal and then switch back over to my daytime, whatever it might be. Because I don't wake up early. Sometimes I go to bed early. I have really weird sleep patterns anyway, so. It's a surprising thing that I actually function sometimes with the weird kind of sleep I get. Oh, there went another alien. I just saw an alien. Okay, so they're bugs, but we'll still call them aliens. It's so much more fun counting aliens than bugs. Surprised at the weird things that are flying around. It's too dang cold to be flying around. These bugs just are a little crazy around here, I guess. Super bored. Good to see you back or still here, Paulette. So, Paulette, is your Seastar your only telescope or an additional telescope to one you already had? I'm pretty sure mine's set to 5. It's probably just set to stock on the time lapse. I'm not certain. I think you're right. I think it's 5. I might be taking them every second, to be fair. Okay, nice. There you go. I also have a Celestron. It's a Nexstar 130 millimeter, but it needs some servicing. Yeah, definitely very good for planetary stuff. But the Biggie has not been the same since the solar eclipse, so until I decide to get busy on it or do some research on potentially an upgraded mount, I'm not going to have any eyepiece time right away. And as far as a camera goes, it's going to be at a later date on that one. Not in a rush. But I still enjoy just going straight to the eyepiece. Yeah, it's nice having a nice dual setup so you can look at both galaxies, nebula, and get a really nice look at the planets. I really want to get the big one going again because I want to look at the planets too. Primarily, that was what I wanted to look at anyway when I first got that telescope, so. This little guy does great on the deep sky stuff, so. And when you get right down to it, it's very, very hard to see a lot of deep sky objects unless you're imaging them. I mean, you can see certain features of them, but not all of them. Couple of hours ago when I first fired up the stream, I went out and just took a picture with my phone and a small tripod. I took a picture of the the Pleiades. And Paulette, I also posted an interesting one of the Pleiades from the other night. I think you were in the chat, but I think I might have missed you. And I usually try not to miss anybody if I can help it. But the picture is more of an artistic rendering, whereas the stream I showed it off as it was taken. Still kind of neat. I like it. And that's what really matters, right? Sabine, Gator took a recipe that I gave him, put his own Gator twist on it, and it looked fabulous. He cooked it on his live yesterday. It was wonderful. The live was kind of crazy because of all the problems with the YouTubeverse, but the cooking part of it was a great time. And it looked delicious, just saying. He made chicken cordon bleu. All I did was made a suggestion and he ran with it. And he did great. Yeah, the chat was pretty messed up everywhere though. So it wasn't just us, it was just crazy. Chicken cordon bleu with a gator twist. And I'm not telling you what the twist is. Besides that Gator cooked it, and you know, I mean that could go any direction. It was definitely amusing and fun to watch. Paulette, we have all been running around on the YouTubeverse for a minute. Quite a few of us here are friends for a while. We've definitely been friends for a while. Yeah. Sweet, you're onto something. You are certainly onto something, sweet. That sounds like a good one. Yeah, Paulette, we have some fun. We get into some shenanigans. We watch each other's back, help each other out. We definitely have a good time. And we span the globe. We've got Timo and Sabine that are over in Switzerland. We've got we've got people kind of all over the place. We've got friends in the UK. We've got friends in all parts of the US. We've got friends in the Philippines. We've got friends all over the place. We have a good time. Wow. It's already sunrise? Yeah. I'm not ready for sunrise just yet. But thanks for sharing, Timo. Okay. Yeah, I've got a number of friends in Michigan, some in Minnesota, various parts of Illinois. We've got uh, Georgia and Florida in the house right now. I've got a couple friends in Ireland, friends in Scotland. And then pick a state. I've probably got friends there too. Been at it for a minute. But it's a good time. We have fun. There you go. Beef stew's good. It's hearty. Yeah, you better get the soups and the stews kind of done and out of the way because it's almost coming up on barbecue weather here soonish. I know, wishful thinking and all that, but I don't remember a stew. I remember some meals that would have easily turned into a stew. Is it a video or was it a live Gator? Maybe Gator made a video. Okay, I think I know which one he's talking about. I think it was more like a pot roast. He made it more like a pot roast than a stew. Didn't he more? Oh boy. No, stew is not leftover stuff all thrown together. That's that's leftover soup. And yeah, I've definitely gone that route. It's like, what do I mean, to be fair, if you want to call minestrone minestrone, minestrone is pretty much clean out the refrigerator and call it minestrone. All right, Timo. Have a safe day at work, friend. Bax and Sabine miss you already. Take care. Alright, I'm going to go take a peeky peek at the moon here. Because I've been wanting to look at the moon. Oh, now you're talking, Sabine. Dimmy, my bad. I am not going to calibrate you again tonight. Don't tell me you're off level, because I'll laugh at you a little bit. Oh, my tablet's going bonkers. Alright, give it a second here. It'll settle down. We need him to make a pie. No? No pie? Turnovers, then. Those are a fun little challenge. But I suppose you kind of have to like pie. Yeah, my telescope's having a moment right now, so. Here we go. Okay, sweet. That's hilarious, Dimmy. I think he at least got the memo and realized that we weren't kidding about the paperclip thing, you know. We never needed to use paper clips, though. We always just rolled them and then chilled them first so that they would kind of form and then bread them. Right on. Thank you, Paulette. You have a great night. My scope's going crazy, so I think what I'm going to end up doing is I think I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. I want to actually check and see. It's saying I'm not connected to it, so that in itself is kind of annoying. It should connect, but it's not connecting or staying connected. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and shut it down and bring it into the garage, fire it back up again because it might just, you know, be having a momentary lapse of reason, and then see what kind of stuff I want to pull off of it. So I'm actually probably going to do that part tomorrow. Oh, look, now the moon came back, so we might have some hope here. Yeah, the moon's so gorgeous. It's so interesting. It's kind of bouncy though. I think I must be getting close to a tree or something. That's usually about the only time I get real weird stuff going on, particularly with planets and the moon. Yeah, how come my airplane going past the moon didn't get that many views? Did I not tag it right? I mean... I still like it. That was such a weird situation. It's like, let's look away from the scope and everything and catch an airplane on a replay. Like, what the heck? Well, there is that. I have got a lot of views on that video, though. It took off pretty quickly when it finally took off. It's like sometimes they take a few to get legs. Yeah, it's so nice of YouTube to make money on people before, you know, the people can make money on their own stuff. Crazy. I guess it is what it is. It's their platform. Welcome back, Nicholas. We are up to about the same old shenanigans. And I'm not sure if it's my tablet, my telescope, my network, or just, you know, the universe that's messing with me a little bit right now. Like the scope was acting fine, but then the tablet was acting wonky. So, you know, that kind of stuff. I'll get the mouse off the moon for you guys. Sorry I left it there so long. He wanted to eat the cheese. He was sadly very hungry. There went another alien, dang it. Definitely, Tico, I would say it's not Gorgonzola. It is not blue cheese. It could possibly be Parmesan. Parmesan? Sound good? Hey, A3 Sky Warrior, what are you doing tonight? Just popping by for a minute? Chores. Yeah, I should probably do some chores in the morning. We'll see if that actually happens, though. We'll see. I think that we would have to say Parmesan. Parmesan sounds legit. Yeah? Swiss. Ugh. I absolutely love Gouda. Sheep maneuver. Yeah, I like Havarti. I'm totally a fan of any kind of very, 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 very sharp cheddar. Oof. Like sharp enough to make normal people flinch. I like sharp cheddar. Really freaking sharp. No. Ching. Yeah, Gator. You're silly. I can't I've got ISS trackers on my phone, but with the telescope, that's a big negative. Better than cheese, please. I don't know. I agree with Tico. Cheddar is a daily non negotiable. If I don't have some, I'm going to freak out. They're going to decommission the moon by 2030? Oh, they're going to decommission the ISS by 2030? I don't know. I don't know when there's. I know that it's kind of beyond its actual expected lifespan, from my understanding. And the tech on it's certainly not young. It's been retrofitted from the get-go. Which they've done some amazing things as far as that goes. Come on, decommissioning the moon? There's our dang conspiracy theory, guys. Might mess up the tides and all, but it's just that. Like I said, on occasion I do speak gibberish. Okay, more than on occasion. More often than not, I speak gibberish. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. I would love to set foot on that sucker, and you know, the only way that's going to be possible is if I'm thrown out to it. And, you know, if, like they say, if they're going to crash it, are they going to basically let it become more of the ever increasing space junk, or are they going to try and bring it down? And exactly how are they going to do that? Just curious. Careful, Tico. NASA might be listening. The NSA might be listening. The aliens are totally listening. It's all good. Uh-oh, here comes the men in black. Holy crap. Just kidding. We're always onto something. It's just whether or not it's legitimate or shenanigans. It's usually shenanigans, but that's okay. Shenanigans are more fun anyways. Now, once we decommission it, what are we going to do with it? That's the next question. We start talking crap and my numbers go up. It's great. It's funny. Or you know, it just is what it is. Or it's probably the imaginary numbering system that has you completely baffled through your entire live stream. Yeah. Nicholas, I like painfully sharp cheddar, like the stuff that's just, like I said, normal people will turn their nose up to it, and that's the stuff I like. It's like almost smells foul because it's so strong. I like it. But I also like blue cheese, and some people say that I'm damaged because I like it. And I don't even care. I am out of coffee. Yeah. I'm convinced the stinkier the cheese, the better it is. And that's kind of messed up, but it's so good. Excuse me, sir, do you have any stinky cheese for sale? Yes, I would like some of that really stinky cheese. I want to make a ham and stinky cheese sandwich. It is. It's very much an acquired taste. And not everybody is going to ever acquire it. Oh, the flat earthers. They're so fun. It's such a weird topic, anyways. Such a weird topic. It's like, how did you guys come up with that concept? Okay. But then again, TikTok to me is very, very weird. I just don't think that I would like my life if I lived on TikTok. I I can't even watch reels, and shorts eventually drive me crazy. So, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Too much conflict for me to deal with. Just too much conflict. One of my buddies out in Salt Lake has a guy that he works with that's very much a flat earther, and he says it's rather comical to try to have a conversation with this guy because because of that. Yeah, a flat earther would not be a sailor for sure. He would, he might sail a canoe, but that'd be about as, you know, as boat worthy as non GPS would be. We gotta love that. People are whacked. I love it. I love that people are whacked. Gives me something entertaining to think about that, you know, I'm so much less whacked than I used to be. Yep, yep. Exactly. Tico, exactly. Well, guys, I am gonna cut out. I need a snack, actually. Okay, I need some food. And, I'm gonna go ahead and shut the scope down. Go grab it real quick. Come in and say goodbye to everybody. And go have something to eat. Because it's almost 1 in the morning at my house. So, I gotta eat something and then go to bed. So give me long enough to go grab the scope. And we will shut her down. Yeah. You guys, well, some of you guys took naps. I did not take a nap. I did sleep in, but I did not take a nap. So I'm going to go grab the scope and I will be right back in and we'll say goodbye. Awesome. I think I shut it down just at the right time. I have a suspicion that 5-0 might be rolling into the neighborhood. It sounded like there was a bit of an altercation round back, so I'm happy that I'm calling it a night. Thank you guys all for coming in. Much appreciate you coming in. Let's do it again on the next clear night. Clear skies, everyone. You're so welcome, guys. I have fun doing these. Take care and have a good night.